Christian, Coleman,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Christian,
Yeah.
can you give me an assessment of how the last 12 months have gone?
So I guess last year was the World Championships. Got a silver medal. I was, running on the high. It was, a dream come true to be able to accomplish something like that. Just carried that momentum in the indoor season. Got a world record. Got a World Championship. Another medal. That whole season was just a huge blessing. Then tried to just carry that momentum into the outdoor season, and just hit a bump in the road, just a minor tweaking my hamstring, and just tried to fight through it and tried to compete through it, and just ultimately had to take some time off to be able to find my rhythm and to get 100% healthy, and that's where I'm at now. Got a pretty good win last week against some really good competition, and here in London, just looking forward to just carrying that momentum that I gained a little bit last week and to this week and try to get another win. And so that's where I'm at. The past 12 months has been huge for me, and so I'm just looking forward to the rest of my career.
And how does it feel to be back on the scene of one of your greatest achievements, winning a silver medal in the London Stadium? How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. I mean, I have a lot of memories here, and so this is where I got my first global medal, where I raced one of the greatest athletes in history, any sport, and came in front of them. That was just a huge honor and blessing. And so I think London is where really my career just took off, and really what made me and put my name on a global stage and put my name in the conversation of being one of the best. And so I'm just looking forward to getting back in that stadium and competing again.
What's changed for you over the last 12 months? Because put it this way, whether you like it or not, you are a star. Has anything changed?
I mean, I guess I've gotten a couple more followers and just a couple more people that recognize me here and there. But other than that, I kind of just keep the same spirit, just keep the same people around me, keep the same training routine and everything. Got the same coach, and so I just try to keep everything the same as before. Keep the same competitive spirit and work ethic, and just try to just continue to elevate and try to continue to get better and make everything bigger.
You got 2 big years coming up now. How big are those 2 years? Next year, the world champs, and then rolling in from that. 2020. I mean, let's face it. I think the world is looking to you to succeed, to be the successor to Usain Bolt. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I always just told people, I'm not trying to be the next Usain Bolt. I just want to, create my own legacy and, lead my own path. And I mean, it's going to be a huge challenge. It'll be a huge challenge going out to the World Championships and Olympics and, trying to come out with gold medals. As you can see, it's so many great American athletes, British athletes, Jamaicans just in the sprints, it's loaded. And just to have my name in the conversation of, who will be the next guy, that's a huge blessing. But I just got to continue to do what I have to do and, continue to just, work hard. And, when I get to that moment, just make sure that I'm prepared to try to come out with the win.
The American trials are one of the most brutal, and on any given day, stuff happens.
Yep.
Are you mindful of that? And or do you wish that it's like the British one where they pick the first 2 and then the third one is discretionary place? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think that's just what makes the American team the best team in the world. That's why we continuously and always, have the highest medal count at major championships. Is just because it's the hardest team to make. And so that's just the biggest obstacle. That's the biggest challenge. You can ask anybody, any event. The hardest thing to do is to make Team USA. But once you do make Team USA, that's what makes it so special, and that's what gives everybody a lot of pride in putting that USA across the chest, knowing that what you had to go through to make it that far and to make that team. And so I'm looking forward to it. Anybody, you can't look past the USA Championships and look to the World Championships, because you got to make that team. You got to do what you have to do at the trials to be able to create those moments. And so that's what I'm looking forward to most, is just competing with my fellow Americans and trying to get that top 3 spot.
As I was coming in here, I met one of the legends of American sprinting, Leroy Burrell. Is that the kind of person you look up to? And what are your thoughts on him? One of the people that made American sprinting what it is today.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't necessarily somebody I looked up to growing up, but when you look back at the history of sprinting and look back at the history of American sprinting in particular, he's somebody that comes to mind. Somebody that's won medals and been a part of some great relays and done some great things in the sport, and he's still doing some great things in the sport. Coaching at the collegiate level, and so it's so many stories like that and great American athletes that have done a lot of things on the world level and still are, and so I'm just happy to just be a part of that and happy to try to add on to that legacy and add on to the things that American sprinter has done in the world.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.